Hope you all had a great weekend, but we are back. Back in our grind, babies. What's up, YouTube Nosy, Xenos, and PC Pete? PC Peta. Sorry, that's too far. What's up, Bowden? Bowden of 1988. Hope you all are having a fantastic morning so far. Yeah, look, I can actually even see in the activity feed here.
All the subs?
Yeah, I mean, they're there.
They're
like,
subs.
And there was even some below this, but you can see like 10, 3.
I've had it happen where after the giveaway
10,
streams,
6.
the number's off on Twitch, so it's not uncommon for it to not be
Right
away.
Well, Twitch better fix it.
They're like stolen credit card.
I feel like, you know what, Twitch is a stolen valor.
Ooh.
They took our war rations, okay? We earned these medals.
What's up, guys?
Okay.
How you doing? Hello. By the way, we're rocking no muffs. Let us know if you notice a difference. You probably won't.
We're gonna start purposely like.
Yeah, we're purposely go. Yeah, we're rocking no muffs because we can't seem to get our mics to charge consistently, and the only way I've been able to do it, at least a couple times, is not guaranteed fix, is actually closing the case, which requires us taking off the muffs. And on these older versions, if we keep taking them off every time, they're gonna break. So we're just gonna rock no muffs. Here we are.
It'd be nice if they just, designed it where they just like stay on.
I mean, where you could just shut it with the muffs on, but you can't, unfortunately. Hello, everybody.
Okay,
hello. Guys, as of this Friday, we are a week away from 48 hours of destruction and glory. I learned something. And by the way, Chad, you're going to have to work with us on this. YouTube, I think YouTube has a different policy, but it might be the same as Twitch. If you have a stream that goes 48 hours, they will shut your stream off.
Right at 48?
Right at 48. Oh. So a lot of streamers who do the big, marathon streams at the 24-hour mark, to prevent something from happening, they just do a quick reset of their stream. So they just do a quick off-on.
Okay.
So just so you know, when that happens, if you do hit the 24-hour mark a little bit before that, or basically before 48 hours, it's a good idea to do it so we have a reset of our timer so we don't get shut off randomly at the end of the stream if we make it 48. So, there you go. These ID Cooling fans, yes they are. These are the gold boys. Shout out to ID Cooling for sending over awesome fans.
What's left of them?
We're building inside, what's it called? The Master Elite, it looks like.
Yep, Elite 301 Lite, which I don't know if we ever built him before, but wanted to switch it up, saw his case. I don't think I've had an experience with Home Labs.
Home Labs, we're not much of a home server kind of channel, we're not really into networking. I want to do, if the opportunity presents itself, I would love to do more like noobs try to learn networking like style content, because I've seen this done good on YouTube. We would be the noobiest of noobs when it comes to networking. But if there's any company out there who, let's say, wants us to build like our own NAS or build like some sort of like home server setup for whatever reason, yeah, it'd be a fun project, and I think you all would enjoy Noobs Guide. I know, shout out to Greg Salazar. He's been doing a lot of like building like my own firewall setup, doing this, doing that, and his viewers have been enjoying it. And he's open that like I've never done any networking stuff before in my life. So it's probably more entertaining that way, but that's kind of hey, network pros, give us a break.
It's just like the Linux guys, You guys gotta go easy on us.
More collabs with David. I haven't talked to David since the last collab, I'll be honest. But he's still pushing out content. I want to do, it'd be cool if we had more opportunities. I know we have one creator who expressed interest in coming to the office at some point to maybe do some sort of collab. I don't know if we have a collab in mind. It was more or less just kind of, hey, I want to come by. If we have a video idea, let's do it. If not, let's just hang out. So, but no, I do want to do more content like that. It'd be fun. More collabs with Kermit. Collabing with Kermit? That's crazy.
Collabing with Kermit.
He's genuinely funny. Are you saying we're not genuinely funny, Kermit? Is that what you're saying we need to collab with him?
Oh.
That's crazy.
I like how on the one of the videos that you'd planned was you got like that 4500 system, what, the 6500 or 6400, and like in the description I was kind of making fun of like, I'm like, yeah, 4500 Gen 3 CPU with like a Gen 4 card. Then I'm like, this makes more sense. I'm just saying.
So it makes a little more sense.
Sort of.
That one I don't understand. Like even it was cheaper at Walmart, but I'm being honest, like no, it was cheaper at, is it Best Buy?
Yeah, the price was crazy.
But honestly, the reason I got Walmart is because Walmart's much easier to return. Like,
Yeah.
That was honestly the mindset why I got Walmart. I spent a little more money because I already know inevitably this is going to be a bad value. And I don't want to hang on to it if I don't have to, I'll be honest with you.
I called it a COVID era build in the description.
Yeah, it was really weird because I did a short about that one because it came up like right around Black Friday at that price point. I'm just like, what? I don't understand. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Guys, there's hidden value there, we swear.
Linus for sure, collabing with Linus. Well, they're big dogs. It's up to them to be like, hey, we want to do something.
They got to reach out to us.
They're big dogs. I watched that whole 2-hour interview Linus did. That was very entertaining. That was good.
That's good.
There were still parts where he's like, I can't comment on X because of the whole situation, but you know, I don't blame him. He's not the CEO anymore.
Yeah. He said, get an interview with the CEO and then maybe we'll talk about it.
Thoughts on Corsair Link fans? Do you mean IQ Link? If you're talking about IQ Link, the more we've used it, the better it is.
The more I've liked him.
It's one of those things where if you're in the budget for Corsair hardware and you have a little bit of room to go IQ Link versus the normal IQ, go IQ Link. Why not? They look good too. They're good looking fans.
Yeah, once you kind of get it down, it's a lot less cables. They're really easy to use. You only have to plug in like 1 or 2 things, which is really nice.
Cable management's much more easy to tolerate because a lot of times with the normal Corsair, if you have a lot, it's a lot.
It goes crazy. Yeah, each fan will have 2 connectors. And then you eventually run out if you have more than 6, so.
I think it's just, so we have 3 fans. Do you want 2 up front, 1 in the back, or leave this one here and put the 2 up front? Or 3 up front?
I was probably going for 3 up front, I'd guess.
Okay, that's fine. That is okay.
I'm gonna put a note.
Nope, no notes.
No notes.
Chat, also, this is gonna be the last time you probably see this. This is gonna be taken down today.
He's playing Christmas music right now.
I know, here you go. Here's your last holiday cheer, everybody. My stuff at home will probably get taken down next weekend.
Mine'll be next year.
I put my stuff up so early because 1, I like to do it when the weather's not like
Nasty.
frigid and nasty. But yeah, no, it's been up enough. It's time to go. Everyone have a good holiday? Yeah, it's been pretty solid. Not too bad.
Pretty good. Pretty bountiful.
We got, just for stream schedule, I'm assuming you might do like a gaming stream again on New Year's Day if you're taking off, or are you coming in? I know the actual holiday's New Year's Day where nobody will be here, but.
Yeah, I'd probably stream from home again.
Well, there you go. Gaming stream on New Year's Day. Everything else will be normal though. New Year's Day will be the only day that will be a little different. I mean, if y'all keep gifting subs like that, you know, he's just gonna have to keep gaming.
Yeah, I know. As long as Twitch gives them to me, that is, you know.
No, I was joking. I was thinking about it. I looked up how long that Valorant thing was going on. It ends at the end of the year. I was just curious. I was like, if that carried over into when we were doing the 48-hour thing, I was like, we might have to up our goal because, like, the way that system works, I've seen some people who have had 5 gifted and then the random roll Valorant gave them 50 gifted subs.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's just like, Valorant's doing a tax write-off right now.
I turned on, I don't know if it's, like, working, but there is some, like, end-of-year bonus thing for Twitch that I just turned on.
Oh.
It was like, you just, like, put what time you're streaming. So I put, like, this stream.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what you're...
No, like, I just now turned it on.
Did?
Yeah, which it doesn't really show anything anywhere, so I don't really know. It just said it makes it where, like, subs are, like, 30% cheaper and...
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, but I'm surprised that wasn't just, like, an
I don't know.
automatic
Yeah,
thing.
it's, you know, it reminds me of, like, the bonuses on, like, Instagram and Facebook, where it's, like, you actually have to manually turn them on.
My girl's big into decorating. My house looks like Christmas threw up. I respect it.
Ooh.
I respect that vibe. Is the 6600 XT good? Yes, it is good. It is a good GPU. We should have some sort of content about the 48-hour stream by January 1st, a little bit beyond that. I'm still waiting on a logo from one company. I'm not going to call them out because, again, I don't want to, you know, put pressure on them, but I'm waiting on one logo. And then once we have that, we should be able to make a graphic that includes all the giveaway items. We should be able to get that calendar up on our website, which is the goal of trying to get that sheet, or just a link to the sheet, or however we want to do it, that actual schedule on the website so you guys can see that. And from now on, we want to put all the giveaways on toastybros.tech, not the, well, Imgur that some people may think is kind of sketchy. But we're making it look more professional, guys. We're going to have a giveaway tab on the website. It's going to look great.
Yeah, I realized I went and corrected last night. I put the wrong date.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why. I keep getting it mixed up between the 9th and the 10th.
Yeah, we're making these streams different. They're built different.
Built RAM tough. I guess we got a lot of DIY scheduled already too. Whoa, what was that?
245 bits.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got I think I have 3 DIY scheduled right now. We got Wednesday, Saturday, and the next Wednesday.
Go DIY, go.
Yeah, 2 more in the making. And we got our oh yeah, I don't know if chat kids want to see our little plaques.
To celebrate 10K.
All right, chat. They're gonna be really small, but zoom your eyes in over there. You guys see them?
Those guys.
Right there. I made a Toasty DIY and Toasty Clips one, and the PC Bros has one now too, because we now have successfully gotten 4 YouTube channels past 10,000 subs.
Woo! Go us. Guys, what's the next channel? New channel time.
I told you, Toasty Bros Gaming. We need to get that to 10K. It's actually funny. I think it's almost at 1,000 subs.
Let's go.
I've been, you probably noticed whenever I do the multi-stream, I've been doing, there's no reason really, just besides the fact that, like, I believe in the whole, like, if you ever think you want to use something in the future or you ever think it'll have a purpose, just don't let it die.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to social medias, because if you go too long without posting on a social platform, you honestly might as well restart whenever you decide to start using it. Yeah, because it's just dead followers and subs.
Like the main channel. You're all dead
Like the main channel, yes.
I'm doing a Scuff giveaway on the 4th. Are you doing giveaways, Kermit? Are you trying to compete with us, bro?
Scuff. He said you guys wouldn't do the controller content, so I will.
I like that.
I'm going to be your all's biggest nightmare. Bot account needs 10K. Yeah, that is true. We do need to get our Toasty bot account on Twitch up there. I wonder how many followers it has.
I had some ideas as part of the thing we were talking about on like what our guys can do. I had some ideas on something that somebody could do on gaming. Will they do it? I don't know.
Like Toasty Bros Gaming?
Yes, I had an idea of like an actual video series that somebody could do, but will they do it? I don't know.
Let's find out on today's video of will they do it. That could be a new series.
No, I don't think any of them are listening right now, but I was thinking the original idea for them, how we kept kind of, scaring them saying like, oh, it's going to be annual reviews for everybody. Everyone's going to have their individual annual reviews. I think it's going to be more of a, hey guys, here's just a general call to action to everybody. Because unless you have a specific thing you want to say to some person in particular, I was more into the mindset of like, here's a general like, hoorah, this is what you need to do if you want to get more done here.
Oh, okay.
Because I have the ideas.
Yeah, that'd be cool to hear him. Thank you. That was the same person, Rich Kid. Rich Kid really throwing out the bits to us today.
They're not going to like what it requires though, which is more of their time.
You know what? I think that if it involves money, that's one of. They're kind of like they're like dogs. You see, they're like dogs, and we're like the people with the bones. The bones is money, by the way, chat.
The bones.
And they're like dogs because they like money. Dogs don't like money, but people do.
Get your shit together and be more like, I feel like I can't say that word. It sounds like a naughty word.
Junga.
Just say Junga.
It looks like that. Like
yeah.
the boner Toasty Bros.
Yeah.
There, I said it, guys. You all happy? Yeah, I like how I did those 2 streams a week and a half ago, whatever it was, when I was at home and I played Overwatch for both, and every 5 minutes was, why not Marvel Rivals? And, eventually I just got tired of, like, at first I was real nice, but I'm just like, I don't know, I just don't love it as much, and, like, I'm playing solo right now. Yeah. So, like, I have more fun playing Overwatch because, like, I just know the game better. Yeah. And then yesterday everyone was like, wow, do we bully into Marvel Rivals finally? I was like, nope, I'm level 10, so I can play ranked.
He's like, I need a ranked.
I think I'm already midway through silver, so we're moving. Zach's already plat. He already can't play with me.
Shout out. Oh god, so can we even play with each other on the stream? Because I'm most certainly not going to be
We'll be able to play normal.
Okay.
You probably, so you have to be level 10, which takes like a long minute.
I don't think I'm there.
I think I probably had to do like 30 games to get to the level 10. So it doesn't really matter anyways, but Zach's just been playing so much. Like, he'll play with anyone who will play. So, like, to give you an idea, I think I'm level 11 now, and I'm, you know, silver 1 or 2. And then I think Zach, he just hit plat last night, and I think he's level, like, 24.
I saw you were playing Fortnite yesterday. How's that going?
I'm trying to think, was that yesterday? So if that was yesterday, I accidentally launched it. But
Oh,
the day
you did?
before, which I think I saw you playing. You were playing solo. What was it? No builds.
Solo rank, no builds. So I was in there. I was sitting around. I was like, what should I do?
My Fortnite stopped crashing for the most part.
That's good.
What did I do? I remember yesterday I had to restart my stream because I tried a firmware update the night before. It didn't work twice, and then I just went to bed.
The
So
rank
I think,
is actually solid on no builds because it's like you're not just facing a bunch of freaking AI.
no, it's not. And it's not just demons either. It's like a
No.
mix.
It's pretty. Once you get a decent rank, I mean, if I played a lot more, I might get demons, but
Yeah. I don't really know what I did to fix Fortnite. I mean, I know I did the BIOS. It might have been the BIOS update, but it's only crashed like maybe once since then. But I think I don't know what I am. I'm like silver or gold, something like that. But no, it's definitely not like I haven't stopped climbing. Like it still feels pretty easy right now.
yeah.
I feel like plat or like diamonds where it starts to get like stupid sweaty. Oh, you've been playing Civ. That's some of our most played hour peoples. I feel like are often in games like Civ.
Well, I got inspired to play Fortnite because Kai and that one streamer, Speed, were doing a duos play until they win a Fortnite duo, and they're both like not good at it at all.
Dude, they're so like I saw it took them like hours to win the Fortnite
It took
duo.
57 hours. They died almost 200 times. Well, the thing is, they won twice. The first time, a stream sniper helped them, and they were like, "We can't do this. Like, it feels like someone helped us. It's cheating."
Yeah.
They were like almost 20 hours in, and then they did, and then they won again, but one of them died. And they said, "I feel like if we're gonna do this right, we both have to be alive at the end."
Okay.
But they just kept getting stream sniped like nonstop. That's the issue of being a big streamer. They literally had the same people every single lobby, no matter what they did, just attack them and they die instantly. So that's why they were going for 50 plus hours.
Yeah, that's wild. Final Fantasy 14. That is crazy how many freaking games there is of that. Good morning, Skylar.
That was my weekend entertainment. I woke up on Saturday and I was like, oh, let's see if they're still going. I was like, oh, we'll watch this for a bit. And then I was like, oh, I probably won't have this to watch on Sunday. And I wake up and they're still there. I'm like, oh my God.
Still haven't won.
And then into the day, Sunday, they were still going. And then I woke up this morning and saw that they did it like late last night. And I was like,
I just see the most weirdest clips from like I've still never watched their stream.
yeah.
But I see the most strangest clips between the both of them.
I
Clips
normally
that
don't watch
I can't
Speed,
explain.
but like those two together are very entertaining. But like I don't know. They do some wild shit. I mean, they took our Royal Honey pack, bro.
Dude, I know I saw that, and he was like, I need something.
No, it was someone brought it into him and he didn't know what it was and he was just like, oh, honey. And then Kai's like, do not eat that, and he eats it.
I just liked how I was watching the clip of that, and he's like, bro, you're bricked up. And he's like, and Speed's like, I know you're bricked up. He was like, I didn't take the Royal Honey. Why would I be bricked up?
I know you're bricked up. I know you are. Chad, just wait for Royal Honey drop on the 48
Oh,
hour
but
stream.
you know, one of the things I think we agreed that we're definitely gonna get for the stream, Malort. Have you ever heard of Malort?
What are you talking about?
So it's an alcohol. It's you've probably seen it mentioned on social media because it's viral right now. And I think on Good Mythical Morning, I think that they just had it, but it's like it's a Chicago-based liquor that's like 35%, so it's kind of strong, but it's known as being like the worst alcohol ever made.
Like gross?
Like yeah, like it's it's incredibly bitter. And if you look up the flavor of it, everybody has a totally different description. The one I've seen the most is it tastes like you're drinking pencil shavings through dead butterflies or something like that. Chad, does anybody have any comments on Malort?
I like Chaotic saying, keeping up the trend of Royal Honey talk every stream. Bro, I blame them. They brought it up. I saw it and I was like, whoa, they were listening to us.
Yeah, I know it's kind of viral right now. Like people are.
Where do you even get it?
There's only like a couple of liquor stores that carry it, but I think Total Wine is that
course they
Hirschhorn
do.
carries it?
Yes.
I think.
We gotta send somebody out to get it.
There's like an actual, like, because there's only one company that even really makes it, I think. But yeah, there was a company, or if you go on like their website, it's called like Jepson's Malort. They have like a Malort finder. And it makes it even funnier is the freaking name. It's like My Lord, but you know, it's Malort.
So when he said that, I was like, what are you talking about?
We're gonna drink some of Malort.
Malort.
Have you tried the spit alcohol?
Spit alcohol. That sounds horrible.
What is that? Does that just mean you spit it out because it's so bad?
By the way, guys, we'll be finalizing camera setup and everything, but I do have a setup to where we'll have what's called the Go Cam. It'll be an iPad linked up to where anyone can pick it up, switch scenes, and whether somebody's sleeping and we want to go in and just mess with somebody or go around the office or whatever, there's going to be a portable Go Cam. So be ready for that.
Xavier says, I'm already drunk and on Xanax and weak.
Oh, all right.
Okay, you shouldn't do that.
Probably shouldn't do that.
They chew the mash before they ferment it. Oh, that's so foul. I have actually heard of that.
Those are becoming popular here too, PC Pete.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to like a beer fest like months ago and they had some of those. And those were the best drink I had. In terms of flavor.
Yeah, you don't get that, obviously, that alcohol.
Yeah, well that and
burn
also like, I mean, they put such low amounts in that like,
Yeah.
I think you'd have to drink a few of them to even feel anything. Yeah, I see those at the liquor stores and stuff now too. They're kind of expensive.
All right, ready. Oh,
Buddies first.
No!
Xavier, you're going through it. Uh-oh, chat's getting weedy. It's like,
Oh,
I like
no.
dabs.
I like dabs.
I like that extract. Ugh. You added two 140mm fans to the bottom of the case and a GPU sag bracket. Nice. I wonder how Gerthy's build's going. Has he done it yet, Kermit? Do you know? I feel like I can just talk to one of y'all and you guys always know the news of each other.
Y'all are in a very serious relationship.
They're inseparable.
Come for the PC, stay for the drinks and drugs. Okay.
Yeah.
Put that on the website, all right? Piggy tag, 32
Pinky
months.
tag.
Seriously, this is the last time.
It better
he
not
says.
be.
It better not be, brother.
We will freaking come to your house and re-add your credit card.
Ooh. This week, I believe, Kermit says. Sounds good.
Oh, okay. Is he gonna like stream it? Wasn't Gerthy talking about like literally like the first stream doing like a 12-hour or something?
He said 24 hour. He's
24
like,
hour.
my first stream back, 24 hour.
Gerthy, you have
don't get me wrong.
kids.
Don't get me wrong. I get the hustler's mindset because when it comes to live streaming, everyone thinks like marathon streams are it, and they sound fun on paper. And I'm excited about this 48-hour stream, but I already know after I do it, I'm gonna feel like I never want to do it again.
Oh yeah.
Because that's just how those streams go. You are gonna see us start very happy, and then towards the end, get a little grumpy. It's gonna be, but that's part of the experience for you guys.
Did we get? Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, it's definitely gonna. I don't know. I'm hoping the mindset that we're going into this one will help a lot because the last few that we did that were long, I think having the idea that like we can't sleep, you can't be off the
Yeah,
camera, you can't even like take a break on the couch.
Taking breaks will help a lot.
Just the idea of basically having like some shifts up in here. We're gonna have first shift, third shift, and that's basically it.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard because there's definitely gonna be times where everyone is tired at once, and who wants to be the one to hang on? It'd be one of those goblins, probably.
I would be surprised if Zach wouldn't be willing to hang on. Maybe Jonah.
You know what, the funny thing is, you know what Zach's gonna do? He's gonna try to go as long as he can without
he will.
sleeping.
And then he's probably gonna be out during the day, which
And then the
would
other
be
day he's
fine.
gonna crash out, which is fine, you know? That's what it is.
As long as, because I just know that I can't do that. I can't be the sleep during the day goblin. I'm a night sleeper. Night sleeper.
No part of me desires a 24-hour stream, let alone 48, Kermit. I don't blame you. That happens at the end of the regular giveaway stream. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Well, the issue with that is 6 hours of drinking, and then we start feeling like shit towards the end. That's why we gotta like
just wait till 48. It's gonna be great. 48 hours of drinking.
No, just stop. Oh. No, we're not, again, there's no wheel spins, guys. All it is a timer, and you all gift subs, bits, and whatever. There'll be like a breakdown on the website. When you give a certain amount of subs or bits or whatever, it adds to the timer, and eventually we hit a 48-hour max.
It's basically like one shot per sub.
Basically.
That would be 980.
980 subs.
980 shots, guys.
Yes.
Would that kill someone, I think?
Y'all think you can get the 980 subs? I believe in you all. It's a lot of subs, but it is over 2 days. If we get there.
Yeah, the biggest thing is we'll probably need to, I was thinking about that, we'll probably need to almost beg for some subs at, like before it gets super late each day.
Yeah, because if we go to sleep and then it like...
Yeah, we'll need to make sure that, because I'm like, who's going to be gifting subs at like 4 a.m., you know?
Nobody.
Maybe, but
Maybe.
I don't think so. So we need to make sure we get you guys, the big ballers, to give some subs before.
So we can get up at a certain time and then start the process again.
I'm gonna cry if I wake up to like, oh, the stream's over. You're like, oh, USB 3?
No, I'll probably tell everyone down here. Even if I'm like passed out, if we're like 30 minutes from the stream ending and like nothing's happening, wake me up. And just be like, all right, what do we gotta do?
Who's getting, never mind. These cutouts are strange. They're like circular in the back. Y'all got the cool cameras. Looks cool. Thank you, Xavier.
Thank you. Does it look cool? Here, let's
back
make
shots.
it, yeah, back shots. Look at that. That's cool right there.
Front shots.
We're giving away 3 of these things, by the way. Whoop.
Oh, yeah, this is best little webcam, guys.
The performance per size.
I call this the Beyond webcam. This is the webcam where when you're ready to start streaming, you buy this.
The ObsBot, yes sir. Yeah, ObsBot's one of the sponsors. They are giving 3 of the Meat 2s, 3 of the Meat 2s to give away. Yeah, the Meat 2. 3 of those.
We have the meat.
That's one thing too. When I was doing the schedule, I was making sure that the giveaways, like the ones that people would actually want to hit, need to happen when most of us would be awake.
Yeah.
I tell the ladies I'm good with performance for size, but that line hasn't worked yet.
Ooh.
Well, keep trying.
I thought that was gonna be Pinky Tech.
Just send me a 2 terabyte SSD. Why are you begging for an SSD, bro? Like
For all right, I'm gonna have one fan header that's gonna be plugged in.
I don't know if we have this.
Will he?
No, we haven't.
Oh no. All right, where's a convenient spot?
Convenient or clean?
Clean.
Probably here.
Okay. Is there one or two?
Just one.
All right.
There's one in the middle of the board, so that lacks the clean department.
The cleaning department. They're on vacation.
Imagine the RGB working on that Yin PC, but the fan curve, no matter what I do, is just loud.
It sounds horrible.
That's one thing I mentioned. Yeah, because they didn't install any software for the RGB, so I had to download the Gigabyte Control Center and get that going. But then you have to do the thing where you press the button on the RGB to switch it to ARGB mode.
You have to like hold it down.
Yeah, and then it'll all be synced up after that. But you have to get that software. And I'm thinking it's whatever hub they're using may not like using the fan header on the motherboard. So it just runs loud, which isn't a good selling point, to be honest. We'll mention that. Sounds like you need to mow some lawns, Xavier. See, there you go.
Javier.
When you need the money, it's time to mow the lawns, even though this is not the time of year to mow lawns.
It's time to shovel some snow.
Yeah. Y'all got this to a science? You're talking about PC building? That's what we'd be doing.
No breathing.
No breathing. You are now manually breathing, chat. What snow? That's true. Snow eventually. I know in like first week of January, it's supposed to be like an Arctic blast of cold, which might produce snow.
Blast from the past.
We'll see.
Either with how much it's been raining, that'll definitely be snow. I mean, guys, it's been drizzling. Sorry, y'all to hear that.
Drizzling.
Drizzle. Drizzy Drake.
January 25th is your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. I mostly use mine for work, but it's super handy, powers itself, and does video on one USB-C plug. Are you talking about the ObsBot? Use a Meat too?
Do you have the meat too?
You guys in Kentucky don't know about snow? Yeah, we don't get a ton of snow. That was Jay. They were the sub tier 1.
JBDBD.
We don't get crazy snow, but I have relatives from Michigan, and I've been up to Michigan. That's where the real snow happens in the U.S. So I know real snow, but yeah, we don't live it.
We don't experience it day to day.
Could you please raid me. If you're here begging for a raid, you're probably not going to get a raid. I'll be real with you. So please don't do that. Focus on growing your channel. Raids are not going to grow your channel. Just trust us when we tell you that. I know it sounds like big streamer is telling me that giving me their viewers won't help me, and honestly it won't.
That is what we're telling you.
That is exactly what we're telling you, because it won't. They'll come in there, and I guarantee you, this viewer count you see, you will lose
Within
3/4 of it within like 5 minutes. Why you
see it
bullies?
happen.
Here we go. See, here we go. Now we're about to be called bullies.
Oh.
Ask anyone here who's gotten a guide the raid.
Yeah, the last guy that we guided the raid to, his PC stopped working, so
Crazy.
just think about that.
Are you sure you want that? Give me like 5 years. You can do that yourself. Be entertaining.
You gotta earn the guide the raids, you know?
No one raids me. Tool, if you were live, we'd raid you.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your streams at?
Is that the guy you were talking to?
Yeah, it is. Can we time that guy out, please? Thank you.
Well, I can definitely tell you, you ain't gonna be successful like that, Mr. What is it, Mr. Pig?
Mr. Pig. Who beat me to the band? I don't know. Someone did, though. Congratulations.
I like that. Just frick you.
How rude of you.
I'm telling you, man, we're making a lot of syndromes in this chat. You guys ever seen The Incredibles? And there's like the villain where like he was obsessed with Mr. Incredible, but he was like mad annoying, you know? And then he was kind of mean to him.
That's Pinky Tech.
Yep. That's us.
Power supply screws. Can I have 2, please?
2 power supply screws, huh? Right there, folks, is how you get yourself banned. It is, in fact.
That's exactly. That is a crash course to getting banned.
I always wonder if people like that actually watch this, or if they literally just stumbled upon, like they're asking like every streamer they can.
Yeah,
like,
they're probably
for a
moving on to
raid.
the next one now.
Yep. They're on a 20 ban streak, you know.
Got a couple zippy tippies.
I wonder if when you get like banned from like more than like a few streams in a row, if Twitch like starts to watch your account.
I think they should.
Yeah. You know, I always think that about anything, social media, gaming, where like if you get banned like more than a couple times, but then I'm like, you know, I've heard of people getting banned like 30 plus times and they're fine. They saw us signing Kroger and thought for sure he'd help out. Yeah, they saw us in the shopping carts.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, these guys will definitely help.
See, these guys are big ballers. No, the real money, guys, is in the movies. That's where the real money goes for advertising.
Those movie theaters.
If they show your ad, you know.
Are we advertising in Stony Brook?
No,
We're not? Okay.
no, that's one of the ones that they do not have access to, sadly.
I was gonna say, I went to that one and I thought we were there, but then I was like, no.
Dude, I went to that. I saw the new Lord of the Ring cartoon at that,
Yeah.
or anime, and man, the seats are just, it's just crazy how nice they're. I mean, I feel bad saying it because I'm like, it's so first world where it's like, the movie theater doesn't have recliners.
Yes.
But you know, when Tinseltown and the Cinemarks all have them, and then you go to like the theater that's been around forever as well.
I mean, AMC is like the biggest like theater company in the world, and it's like
That is
crazy
true.
that one's like that.
Yeah. Which I don't know, I think maybe some of the, what do you call it, matinee, whatever it is, the rooms, I think some of them might have reclining seats. I just know the one that I went to did not.
The one I went to had like plush seats, but they're not reclining. I guess
remember,
we saw.
ours were like squeaky.
We went to see the Craven movie, which was not great.
Oh, yeah, was it really as bad as they say it
It
is?
was fine, but
So not that bad.
It wasn't like trash. It was fine. It wasn't horrible. Now you have to see the. See if I can find the. There was one part I laughed out loud, and I was just like, "What was their mind? Like their idea behind this?"
Was it like supposed to be cool?
No. See, Craven. Right. So the Rhino is like the main enemy. And they have this moment where they come in and they tell him, here it is. They give him bad news, and he has like this scream, and it's like the worst scream in the history of movies.
All of our guys are dead.
What?
that happened in the movie.
Can he not like speak or something?
No, he speaks just fine. He was just standing there and he just goes, and I started cracking up. I was like, what is this?
Huh. There must be something in the comic book lore.
There must be something about his like. Maybe that's what is that what a rhino does when they're pissed off? I don't know. That's the only thing I thought. I like left it. I was like, is that like a noise of a rhino being pissed off?
Is that like the biggest takeaway from that movie that you've had? Is like you need to look up what that meant?
Yeah, that laugh just stuck with me. I was just like, what the?
It almost looked glitched. Like it didn't even look like it came from that person. I finished Arcane last night. Anybody in chat? Anybody
Arcane
watched
fans?
the full thing? Yeah. I think Joan is almost freaking done with it.
Ooh, he's on a roll.
I like begged him to watch it, and he kept saying no, and then he's watched like 4 episodes a day.
Oh yeah,
All
look
black
at
and RGB.
this looks really good. These fans up front, look at these. That looks like fire.
It's a cool case. It's not bad.
It's got a little bit of gold for you ballers out there.
It's one of those minimalistic cases that you can go any direction with.
All right, bathroom break chat, BRB.
Ship it, get paid.
Here you go.
Woo.
You guys can listen to the build.
Xavier understands the PCers mindset. Ship it, get paid. Woo. Amazon reviews are tough. Many people review with purchase justification in mind. What do you mean by like purchase justification, Kermit? I do agree that a lot of reviews are just dumb. I don't know. Like the other day, one thing I see a lot of that just like pisses me off is whenever I see a really good review, there's not a single negative note and it's like a 3 or 4 star. And I'm like, it's like people don't understand modern day reviews. You almost either need to leave a 1 star or a 5 star. Or if you do leave like a 3, have negative and positive notes. Like, you know, give the things that they could improve on it and like why you're giving it a 3 and what would make it a 5. Because people don't realize when you leave like a 3 and like a 4-star review, when it's like, you know, you don't have anything negative to say, that like people that see like a 4.5 star rating versus like a 4.8 or 4.9, they're always going to go at the 4.8 or the 4.9. I mean, that's how I am at least. I'm sure you guys are probably on the similar boat. So, yeah. I wish people would either just make it a 1 or a 5, or if it's going to be one of those weird in between scores, they better have a really good reason. Is it normal for a motherboard to kill 2 memory sticks? I would say it's less common. Usually I see 1 go bad. Very rarely have I seen all go bad. But I definitely have seen 2 bad before, yeah. Now I will say a lot of times 2 aren't actually bad. Like if you put the 2 in another PC, or one of them, at least one of them, if not both, are probably fine. Well, probably. You know, they could be, is what I should say. Bad reviews based mostly on user errors. A lot of bad reviews blame shipping damage. That doesn't tell me. Yeah, I hate that. Actually, I say I hate that. I like when there's a product I'm looking at and no one else makes that product. It has like a, let's say like a 4.5, and I'm kind of like, oh man, like, you know, why does it have like a 4.5 or sometimes less, like a 3.9? And when a lot of the comments are shipping damage, I'm always like, okay, I'm sold, I'm good to go. But if it's actually like the product was bad, then I'm a lot more hesitant. We're talking about like people leaving like, you know, 4-star ratings when like they only say good things. And like people just don't understand like how important ratings are these days, where it's like, if you don't have anything bad to say, you just leave a 5. If you have some negative, like, or if you have input, it can be less. But like, I think most people should either leave a 1 or a 5. Only leave a 3, 2 to 4 if you have some constructive criticism, you know?
2 and 3, like constructive criticism, or you have like a genuine back and forth with somebody where like they fixed it, but it was still a really big problem.
Yeah. And so another one was people saying leaving reviews because of shipping damage, and I was like, yeah, that is pretty dumb. But I was like, on the flip side, I do like when there's a product that I'm looking at, and I'm like, you know, I always look at reviews every time. And if I'm on edge because let's say it has a little bit lower reviews, and I go to them and a lot of them are shipping damage, I feel better about buying it, funny enough. Because I'm like, well, okay, if the actual product itself is fine, then I'm cool with, you know, the risk of shipping damage. Which almost never happens for me. I feel like whenever I do see complaints about shipping damage, I feel like a lot of times the companies see it before then, so maybe they fix it.
Chat, a little sneak peek on a budget build guide coming out to the channel we're filming today. Gotta get this cooler off.
Yeah, Chase, if you want to really make sure that RAM is bad, I would put it in another system if you can at some point. because it could just be some weird. So that's the biggest thing that we see here at Toaster Bros and PC Bros is a lot of times parts are almost never dead. They're actually just weirdly incompatible. And that doesn't always start at the beginning. Sometimes you'll run a system for like a year. Something will just randomly, like you'll start blue screening all the time. You figure out it's one of the sticks of RAM. So we put it on like our, not our graveyard, but like our kind of check shelf. And then I'll test it in like 2 other systems and they'll be totally stable. So then it's good to, reuse. I spy an AliExpress MOBA.
Yes, sir.
It does appear.
This is a 320 Buckaroo New Year's build guide.
Is it Machinist?
It is a Machinist. Yes, sir. Shout out Machinist.
Nice. The cooler's actually. What
I swapped the fan. It's one of the Iwangus, but I swapped the fan because this one is one of the mini we had up there that what's it called? Came with like a RGB static fan. You can get it with a plain fan. We just didn't have it.
You just never know.
Yeah.
Every time you're on AliExpress, it'll be like 18 different options for the cooler, and you're like,
Well, at first I was using this guy. This guy I think is genuinely broken because I was like benchmarking with it. You see how like bent it is?
Like the heat pipes? Or?
Yeah, the heat pipes. I don't know if it was because it just wasn't super secure or what, but I was like
yeah,
testing with it and it was
crooked.
like horrible temperatures. So, I don't know. So we swapped to this one. I need to get a B-roll clip of this one.
The pipes are leaking.
The pipes are leaking.
Machinist OP. Funny enough, we really do, we have sold, we have changed, like a lot of the builds like this, we'll do 30-day warranties, but we've sold a fair share of like the AliExpress boards from videos and stuff where it's in a full build, and they're less failure rate than I think you would think.
You would think there'd be a higher failure rate based on how much you're paying, and that's kind of the inevitable risk when you buy this stuff, but...
I'd say the highest failure rate of like AliExpress Temu so far has been like the 580s. Like just
those GPUs.
Any of those GPUs that are kind of weird. I don't know if maybe GPUs are just harder to rebuild or something, but motherboards they're pretty sturdy.
I was just realizing I did that whole benchmark run without a CMOS battery. It didn't really matter.
No CMOS battery?
No,
wow.
it just worked without it.
It didn't give like an error or anything?
No, it didn't throw a single error.
Huh.
I mean, obviously, I never even touched anything in the BIOS.
Right,
so.
and it'll just reset each time. Yeah. Well, each time that it's pulled from power completely. You want to build a PC, but you think you want to go with the 6500 XT and a 7500F. What do you think? Well, the biggest thing is the 6750 XT. Where are you going to get it from, and how much are you going to spend on it? Is it going to be new or used?
You'll keep the items in refund? What do you mean? Are you referring to like builds at PC Bros? Most of the time, if it's something that we bought for like a Toasty Bros video like this, and they're under the warranty that we offer through PC Bros, we kind of just have to eat it and give them something else.
Oh yeah, and if you're talking about like, when you say keep the items, get a refund, we don't very often refund stuff that we buy from like Temu, AliExpress.
No.
We do it. I would say we probably do it a lot less than most other YouTubers.
We've gotten. I'm going to be much more strict this year about certain things that if
we've been doing it more. Definitely.
If it feels like something, well, obviously, I mean, it saves us money, but also like if it's something where like it genuinely is a broken product, like the tech magnet systems that we've gotten, those I'm more like quick to be like, yeah, let's refund those. Or the one I got from Newegg, that was an immediate refund.
We're pretty good about DOA, yeah. Like if we get an item that shows up broken, we'll usually always get a refund for it. I will say there definitely is times where stuff does slip through the cracks. Like
you tell me something. Someone was talking to, well, someone was really bold in the comments, so probably wrong. But they were talking about how that adapter I got, I don't have it to show you anymore, that adapter I got with that power supply from that pre-build that was on the wrong voltage, they were saying that adapter I got would have made the power supply work. And I'm just like, I looked up that there are some travel adapters that adapt the voltage, but that small plug looked like it was just going to be like the physical connector adapter.
Yeah, that's all it does.
That people were claiming I killed it because that adapter is going to make it work. And I was like, there are some, if you look up, true travel adapters, but they're big. Like they convert the voltages. That little thing wouldn't have done anything.
Everything happens inside the power supply, to my knowledge.
But yeah, no, someone was like I was like, there is no way that thing actually would do that because it was not. We have one similar to it.
Yeah, it's like, we have a few. No, those are literally they're just pinouts. They're literally just internal.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's spelled brokenly, but does not convert to voltage. Yeah, so.
No, because if it converts voltage, that's at that point that borderline is a power supply.
Yeah.
So like.
No, I've seen some on Amazon that do, but they're expensive and they look like little UPSs.
That's a better way of putting it. They're just pass-throughs, yeah.
Yeah.
No, because that's the issue with the foreign power supplies that we get here is The U.S., you know, we're mainly going to be using 120 volt, 60 hertz, and the problem is most other countries are like 50 hertz, or you know, 240, 220, 215.
Yeah, no, that was just irresponsible for them to be selling that computer on Newegg through the U.S.
Yeah. Planet Z asks, how much was the 2080 Super MSRP when it first came out?
It was kind of pricey.
I think Planet Z's right around 700, 800 maybe.
I remember, yeah, it was kind of pricey. People weren't super thrilled with it because it was the one super card that wasn't a major uplift over the previous one.
I know that the 2080 Ti I think was 1,000, right? Or maybe was it not that much? I'll look it up.
I don't know if it was 1,000. I thought like the 3090 was like the first like, I know Titans existed, but I thought the 3090 was one of those that was like one of the first MSRP 1,000 cards on launch. Oh yeah, I didn't know it was Zach asking. Yeah, I think I would say 700. $700 was MSRP, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it was 700.
No, he's doing a short. I did a short talking about the 2080 Super I keep on my shelf now because it was the one I got when I went to that NVIDIA thing.
Yeah, no, the 2080 Ti was about 1,000.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy.
That's stupid back then, but NVIDIA's just going to keep going up and up and up. And you all keep buying and buying and buying.
Even if you were 9 years old, you could never forget the 2020 GPU incidents, like the 2008 housing crisis.
I was telling them that like left a lot of trauma in gamers.
I think that's crazy. So during that whole crisis, you had a 2080 Super just chilling.
That's wild.
People keep buying, the prices stayed high. Well, I mean, that's kind of that was a big part of it. I mean, that's why my biggest complaint during the whole shortages was always the scalpers. It was just scalpers and I guess partially people mining. I really couldn't blame, I never blamed the gamers at all. I mean, that's who I wanted to have the cards. But to be fair, I was biased. I mean, we had a PC selling business. We also had Toasty Bros where we were trying to show you guys how to build PCs. So it was just frustrating in our part. You know, it was cool, it was innovative. We had to find a lot of kind of strange older cards or cards that we didn't really know were valuable, like Quadros and stuff, so.
Reflecting back on those build guides, they were something.
Yeah. P&Y 2080 Super looks good. No, I think most of the 2080 cards look really nice.
I think they're aging a lot better than they did on launch now. A lot of people are really liking those cards right now.
Yeah, no, consoles were really bad too, and that was one where, you know, there's no excuse for that one. At least with the cards, you had mining, which was very profitable at certain times. So it made sense that people scalped those or just, you know, bought them to use for mining. But consoles was just dumb. Consoles, shoes, stuff like that. I know that they're not essential goods, so it wasn't life or death, which was nice at least. But it was just frustrating because during COVID especially, everyone was just so bored. Gaming was definitely a really good outlet, and people not being able to get, you know, computers, graphics cards, consoles because of people that were scalping is pretty annoying.
And we know some personally.
Yeah, we do.
We knew some, we worked with some. Yeah, some of those people got really, really rich off of that.
Yeah, it's a really just frustrating thing.
It was frustrating.
And you know they'll do it in the future too.
Oh, 100%.
Because I mean, when you see how good it did, those are the kind of people who are always, I mean, they're smart, don't get me wrong, but they're always going to find a way to profit off of people's, I'm not going to say suffering, but
misfortune.
Misfortunes or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, no, PS5 was horrible.
I remember.
The PS5
Especially the disc one.
Yeah. It's crazy getting a PS5.
The Xboxes were really bad too. I mean, the Xboxes were, I think, sometimes close to $1,000.
The COVID era was just wild. People just needed entertainment. And that was, I mean, our YouTube channel did the best it did in terms of affiliate revenue for things you could buy. That was peak affiliate back then.
It was, yeah, for at least a few months. Now, I will say, once it was funny because Newegg and Amazon and really all the affiliates, it's once they started running out of goods, we started seeing the affiliate drop, and then eventually they said, hey, we can't give you guys affiliate on some of these products anymore at all.
Newegg wouldn't do it. Newegg used to be a really good one. Now they're good now.
Yeah.
But back then, they used to be good. Then they hit a lull where they're you don't get any affiliate on GPUs at all.
Which I got to come back to, because they were selling the cards for more during that time. So that was, I'm sure that there was probably some videos on it. There was probably some people complaining.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Come on, guys, even 0.5%, 1%. I mean,
I know, even
there was no reason to even affiliate.
No, and that's literally why we did stupid with HP. Like we had crazy affiliate through HP.
Which HP, I kind of understood what they did. Like, you know, eventually it came down a little bit.
They're like,
samples.
whoa.
Yeah, I understand that because that was a lot of money. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, come on, guys. I know y'all have money. Oh, your cuz got stamped. What is this? Roderick's. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. My cuz got scammed. We're going to sell a 4070 Super 4. Best way to check pricing is go to eBay, sort by recently sold, and then decide if you want to undercut that and sell it quick or try to match that price.
And also keep in mind, whatever prices you see on eBay, you're going to probably lose about 12 to 14% on eBay fees, and then whatever shipping costs, whether you charge the seller or yourself for free shipping.
I'll do it right now. Let's see. All right, who the hell bought a 4070 Ti in white for $1,500?
Yo.
Go to jail.
What's up with Hungry Manatee? Sometimes when I'm bored, I like to lay on my bed on all fours, arch my back. It makes me feel like such a good little girl. I'm a guy, by the way. Is that weird?
Nah,
not
I
at
think
all.
you're good.
You're good, bro.
I've seen some that are like open box sell for like $5 to $5.50.
And then Xavier says nuts hang.
Okay.
What is this quirky ass beat?
What's this one called?
So 550. So 550.
So it's called Beach Holiday.
Oh, I like that. So 550, and let's just say minus about 12%, you're gonna lose about $50.
$500.
Yeah, you're gonna lose about $50 to eBay fees, and then if you do free shipping, you're probably gonna lose about another $30. And then if you're lucky, the seller will actually take it. Or they'll get it and say there was something wrong.
And then they'll
get
send you back an
refund.
empty box, and then you get scammed.
Yeah, that or they'll say like, you know, the card has some scratches now they put on there, and they'll be like, I need a partial refund of $100.
It's McAllister.
Sorry, we're not trying to scare you, but you know.
And that's just eBay. If you have a local market, that's normally the safest way to do it.
This guy is here to freak.
It's crazy. Chat, you know what to do.
Chat, give McAllister his release, please.
What's that button? There you go. What CPU is he running, Wood? Mickey Yapister.
Yapister. That's a crazy low nickname.
Mickey Yapister.
Mickey Yappy.
I would say without looking, if you can find, the issue is I can't really recommend B580 until you can actually find them. But B580 would be the obvious choice.
I read that Zachary person's message like really wrong at first. I just saw the first part and took out the build, and I was just like, oh, dude, you shouldn't do that to your coworker.
Jay says, who let him out of the cage? Who let you out of the cage?
400. You should show McAllister. You haven't seen Craven, have you?
Who? The movie Craven.
Sorry, I might have XQC a little bit. Just show McAllister that because that was like pretty funny.
So you know, like in Spider-Man villain, the Rhino?
Yeah.
Okay, so Craven, the main villain, is the Rhino, a guy, just the whole lore behind it. And then that whole movie wasn't great. It's being really poorly reviewed. But it was
the new movie?
the new one, the new Craven movie. It's fine, but then this is the one scene I busted out laughing in the theater because this is when they tell him some bad news and his reaction.
All of our guys are dead.
Marvel Rivals were pretty good, Top Dog.
That's stimming.
It does. It's like, ah!
But it was like a non-human like sound.
No, I was in the theater, we're just sitting there watching, it's like, oh, you know, this movie's kind of slow, it's fun, and that happens, I'm like, what?
That's how they reel people back in.
It's a hello?
Y'all got 4090s? We got one 4090 in a test bench right now.
I wouldn't say I liked it, it was fine. It was worse than the Venom movies, and I know a lot of people don't like the Venom movies because Venom is not Venom, he's kind of a goofy character in it, but I like the Venom ones, they're pretty good. Depends what you're looking for.
White Castles.
White Castles. Can a B580 go with the P520? If the P520 supports rebar, then yes. I don't know if it does. That's the biggest thing with any of these systems. It needs to support resizable bars still.
You just like Tom Hardy?
I do like Tom Hardy.
We know Vinky Tech.
We know you be loving
we know
Tom
how you
Hardy.
swing.
Yeah. How good is the 7900 XT or GRE compared to the 4070 Ti? The XT is a little, it's about the same as a 4070 Ti, I think. GRE is slower than a 4070 Ti. GRE is more like a 4070 Super.
Jerry.
Jerry. And also, GRE is going to be hard to get now. I think they like ceased production of it.
Vinky Tech says bourbon and a Tom Hardy flick is a good night with some candles lit.
Oh.
Ooh, free sweatshirt.
No! Not my hoodie!
What happened to the guy that robbed PC Bros? Well, hopefully he's like in jail or something, but I don't know.
don't
We
know.
haven't heard anything. TBH.
Well.
Well, kitten.
So you're saying if I rob you, I can get away with it? My master plan is...
Oh my. When I think about you, oh.
If I give you multi-million views, you let me go freely? Equal
Yeah.
trade.
We need 10 million views and then we'll let you go.
Pay me the shipping?
For what?
For what? What are you talking about?
What is that profile picture? Do you see that?
Got him hostage. He paid for shipping most of the day.
Everyone is an unk here. You're talking about everyone in this chat or everyone here?
He said, pay me the shipping. PayPal.
What are we all wheeling and dealing? What's going on here?
Uncle Tony visited the robber and he's one-handed now. Wow.
Someone in the UK pays more. I'm so confused.
Maybe for like shipping for PC Bros?
Everyone here is an unk. Okay. Y'all freaking me out, bro.
I think Jonah's not unk status yet.
He's not unk status. He's working on that. He doesn't have the privilege to be unk yet.
He's still put together.
He's not falling apart.
That's right.
Got allergy shots, brain fog, stones inside his kidney, and heart.
I'm almost done with my allergy shots, guys. I'm approaching the years where I'm almost done with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
It's weird. That's so unusual. It's the first thing that's been on the wall in a long time.
He's gonna take them off and reorganize them. He's gonna swap their spots.
You should take off the Christmas stuff though.
I was going to say, take the tree with you, Jonah.
I will be
Dang, someone said Joan is more like a donut.
We'll do it before we start filming.
a donut.
Yeah.
You know, here, let me grab the box. While we're sitting here, I'm going to start taking it down. Guys, we'll take it down together.
A little donut.
What the hell is a donut made?
You're just a big hole.
Goodbye, Christmas.
Jonah built like a snow bunny. Ain't that the truth? Oh,
Drop a pic in the chat
if
right
it ain't
now.
snowing, I ain't going.
Jonah built like a snow bunny. That's great.
Is that like an insult? Like I'm about to ban you, buddy.
Be a compliment to him.
No, you're just
That's
desirable.
Does that mean I'm
Astos.
like pale white, or does that mean like I'm like plump?
Yeah,
We'll tell you
usually more
later.
of like a plump kind of deal.
Pister and Joe Nut.
Oh, there's zip ties? You went crazy, bro.
And then ball sack.
More than that.
They call me Ballsack Jack.
Jackson more like hash brown. Damn, they're tearing you guys up.
Matt, more like that. They even spell it right. Someone called McAllister McYapister.
Yeah, I saw that.
So what is that? Normies will buy one of a type of product, have no idea its competitors, trying to simply justify their purchase to
knife.
themselves.
I think trying to say like when someone buys a bad product and they like hype it up to other people.
Yeah.
If it bad, it bad.
Zach, more like ass. Damn.
Also, some of you be toxic, and the product's not actually bad for them. It might just be bad for you. So,
No, I see that the worst is brands. Yeah. I can't stand that with like PC brands and stuff. Whenever
I had bad experience with X.
yeah, they had bad experience with one time they bought a motherboard and they didn't like the software and they're like, yeah, you should never buy an MSI product. Don't ever buy an Asus product. And I'm just like, huh.
Zach is hot. Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
But I feel like it's not so much you run into bad products anymore. Like there are bad products out there.
No, there's
it's
not.
mainly just bad pricing.
Yep, it's all pricing.
But I mean, there are definitely bad products too. But when people say like a product's bad, most of the time they just mean the fucking customer service or the pricing.
What is this clip? Expensive clean bacon toasty roast taco, right?
Huh?
I think it auto generates names sometimes, so for like the link.
Yeah, I thought they were usually like really short names though.
The officer's toenails are hot.
I'm trying to chew them myself.
Wow, man.
Y'all some freaks for real.
IQ software can be super jank at times. See, like I've only had it ever.
I agree.
Remember we had to solder like.
That wasn't the software. Well, yeah, I guess it
It could technically be considered the software, but yeah, it feels like it's more hardware.
How's that with ASRock?
Hey, ASRock is goated, actually. I like ASRock a lot.
I can actually best.
ASRock has like the least failure, like the lowest failure rate out of everything we've done.
It's just surprising because they're normally the
Is that just, like,
cheapest.
something you made up, or-
Just based on his gut.
Based on the amount of boards we've used.
What do you mean by failure rate?
Well, just a lot of them just go bad. Like, I feel like a lot of motherboards go bad after.
I heard it there. He said, "I feel." That means it's not factual.
Oh god.
He's using his emotions.
I don't care what you know.
Yeah, I would say I think we just use a lot less ASRock boards. We use a
Less?
lot. Yeah, we use a lot. Well, yeah.
We use a lot of MSI and Gigabyte.
Yeah,
for
we use a
the,
lot of
like,
MSI and
budget
Gigabyte.
boards.
We use BC60 and ProRS like every day
That is true.
Those are true. Those are
in the
good.
back. Like those are like normal.
Wait, where do we? Is that? Do we keep the tree in the mezzanine? Is that where it goes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just take it whole now.
All right, which one are you taking that up the mezzanine?
I don't have it on here. If we're done.
Nose goes.
Sure.
Nose goes. Hey Jonah, that's crazy.
I like how Jonah repeated it but didn't do it.
That's why I was waiting for you to tell me it was my turn. Well, whatever I had, it was me.
I brought it down here, guys.
All right, well I guess somebody take it up then. It's only fair.
It's only fair.
I don't think anyone's taking it up.
Yeah.
I like how is he not walking into the warehouse right now?
Yeah.
Chat, I gotta talk to y'all about today's youth. Okay? Jonah's the youngest person at the Toasty Bros, and he's the only one that's not falling apart.
We have to
You
say
guys
all of our
started
energy.
referring to the stint and all the.
Yeah, McAllister will like have a cramp when he's walking up. Zach's heart will give out. I'll end up falling down the stairs because I'll get lightheaded, and
Crazy
there's
you're
dust
walking to
up
the
there. My
warehouse and you
allergies
take the
whacked
tree
up.
with you.
Jonah's the only one who can do it.
How old is
Just saying.
Jonah?
It's so like
24, right? 23, 24. He just turned, I think,
All
24.
this has been causing me to bleed, and you know. a cramp in my
Wouldn't
back.
you know?
Sorry, what you were
You're on your period.
Yeah. She's like, is it good? Because your period in the 7th. That's what my appointment is.
Listen, chat. I have stopped drinking Starbucks. Today is an exception. I had a gift card from Christmas. I didn't have any ice in the ice maker, so I couldn't make my coffee at home. But I bought an espresso machine, and I've stopped Starbucks. You guys should be proud of me.
Yeah, instead he's making his own 300 milligram coffees at home, guys. Come on.
I'm not. I'm only doing 2 shots of espresso.
How many, what is that, like 160?
Something like that.
A light little 160 in the morning is nothing, guys. For a veteran like him.
Listen, that's a lot better than the fucking 300 I was doing.
All right, chat. We're gonna raid somebody. Thank you for watching. One thing to mention too is, I think it's pretty much finalized. You guys need to have 30,000 toast if you want to participate in all the giveaways for the 48-hour stream. So make sure you all have that much toast. You got this week and all next week to lead up to get there. So you should be able to get it. But just letting you all know, time to save up your monies.
What's the math on that? Is that enough money?
Huh?
Oh yeah, it should be.
I should be plenty
I
of.
think you only get 10K in a week.
Well, I guess without subbing, yeah.
Yeah. But so if you're new, you might need to do some subbing. I'm just saying. But if you're, again, the whole point of this is to get back to our consistent viewers. So, but if you want to come in and cheat the system, there's a way to cheat the system.
You just gotta watch a lot.
Do you need any more besides for the big 3 giveaways? Like, are you guys gonna need it for like the some
I think
smaller
so.
events going on?
I think so.
So
I think we
more
need
than
1,000
30K?
for- Yeah, but I guess most people probably have an extra, like, I would probably say like 35 if you really want to be safe, maybe 40, maybe 50, maybe 100K. My feet are so sweaty.
Disgusting.
And yeah, I'm gonna wring my socks out in your mouth.
No, I can't wait to drink it.
$30,000 redos.
I'm excited for all the first-time chatters to say, "This is rigged. I don't have toast."
Yep. Dude, I'm just excited for a Malort stream.
Who is the oldest? Matt at Toasty Bros.
Yeah.
If we're doing PC Bros, it gets a little bit.
At
bit
PC Bros,
bigger.
we got, I think, 171?
Yeah.
70? No,
That-
70.
That's an unk right there.
Yeah, 1954, so 70. Honk status. That's Gramp status. All right, guys, we're raiding Salt something. Oh, we gotta guide the raid. Matt missed it. All right. Well,
That was a minute. Was that? I think that might have been before he or after he left, because it was a minute ago.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, he missed it, but.
Oh well.
All right, well, raid and Salt. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Kermit, don't let us forget about that guide the raid.
Bye.
Peace out. Hello?